Today we're going to follow data from one device to another, step by step, exactly as it really happens on the network. By the end, you'll understand DNS, IP addresses, MAC addresses, switches, routers, packets, and how the internet actually works together. You open your browser and type google.com, then press enter. Your computer now wants to contact that website, but doesn't know where google.com is located. Computers don't understand names, they understand IP addresses. So before anything else happens, your device must find the IP address of google.com. Your device sends a request to a DNS server. DNS stands for Domain Name System. It's basically the internet's phone book. You ask for google.com and DNS responds with an IP address, something like 142.250.74.14. Now your computer finally knows where it needs to send data. The device now prepares the request, but instead of sending everything at once, it splits the data into smaller pieces. These pieces are called packets. Each packet contains the source IP address, the destination IP address, a piece of data, and a sequence number so everything can be rebuilt later. Now your device is ready to send the packets, but first, it needs to reach the router inside your local network. Devices don't communicate using IP addresses. They use MAC addresses. A MAC address is a physical hardware address, something like 00:1A:2B:3C:4D:5E. Your computer now sends an ARP request asking who has the router's IP address. The router responds with its MAC address. Now your device knows exactly where to send the packets on the local network. If you're using a wired connection, the packets first go to a switch. The switch reads the destination MAC address and forwards the packet only to the correct port. It doesn't send the data to every device. This makes the network efficient and fast. The switch forwards the packet to the router. The router connects your local network to the internet. The router reads the destination IP address and decides where the packet should go next. It forwards the packet to your internet service provider, ISP. At this moment, your data leaves your home network and enters the internet. Now the packet travels across the internet. It moves from router to router. Each router only knows the next hop, not the entire path. The packet may travel through different cities, countries, or even continents. Eventually, the packet arrives at the destination server, in this case, Google server. The server receives your request and prepares a response, which is the website data. The server also splits the response into packets and sends them back across the internet. These packets travel through multiple routers, back to your ISP, then to your home router, then to your switch, and finally to your computer. All of this happens in milliseconds. Can you imagine that? Behind the simple click, your device used DNS to find the IP address, ARP, address resolution protocol, to find the router, MAC addresses to communicate locally, switches to forward frames, routers to move packets across networks, and the internet to deliver the data across the world, and everything returned back to your screen.